What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in today's video we will be going over the master key system part 12, the first half of part 12. And as always in these videos, guys, we will be going over questions and answers. Towards the end of the video, after I'm done reading, we'll go over the answers. So let's go over what we're going to learn today in this reading. So number one, how may any purpose in life be best accomplished? Excuse me for the typo. What 3 steps are absolutely essential? How is the practical working knowledge secured? What is the reward of an understanding of these laws? And what will indicate the degree of success with which we meet? So, as always, guys, we're reading out the Master Key System by Charles F. Hannell. And let's go ahead and get into the introduction of part 12. Then we'll go ahead and read part 12. So, introduction to part 12. Part 12 is enclosed herewith. In the 4th paragraph, you will find the following statement. You must first have the knowledge of your power. Second, the courage to dare. Third, the faith to do. If you concentrate upon the thoughts given, if you give them your entire intention, you will find a world of meaning in each sentence, and will attract to yourself other thoughts in harmony with them, and you will soon grasp the full significance of the vital knowledge upon which you are concentrating. Knowledge does not apply itself. We as individuals must make the application, and the application consists in fertilizing the thought with a living purpose. The time and thought which most persons waste in aimless effort would accomplish wonders if properly directed with some special object in view. In order to do this, it is necessary to center your mental force upon a specific thought and hold it there, to the exclusion of all other thoughts. If you have ever looked through the viewfinder of a camera, you found that when the object was not in focus, the impression was indistinct and possibly blurred. But when the proper focus was obtained, the picture was clear and distinct. This illustrates the power of concentration. Unless you can concentrate upon the object which you have in view, you will have but a hazy, indifferent, vague, indistinct, and blurred outline of your ideal, and the results will be in accordance with your mental picture. Alright, guys, so let's get right into part 12. Part 12. There is no purpose in life that cannot be best accomplished through a scientific understanding of the creative power of thought. This power to think is common to all. Man is because he thinks. Man's power to think is infinite. Consequently, his creative power is unlimited. We know that thought is building for us the thing we think of and actually bringing it nearer, yet we find it difficult to banish fear, anxiety, or discouragement, all of which are powerful thought forces and which continually send the things we desire further away, so that it is often 1 step forward and 2 steps backward. The only way to keep from going backward is to keep going forward. Eternal vigilance is the price of success. There are 3 steps, and each one is absolutely essential. You must first have the knowledge of your power. Second, the courage to dare. Third, the faith to do. With this as a basis, you can construct an ideal business, an ideal home, ideal friends, an ideal environment. You are not restricted as to material or cost. Thought is omnipotent and has the power to draw on the infinite bank of primary substance for all that it requires. Infinite resources are therefore at your command. But your ideal must be sharp, clear-cut, definite. To have one ideal today, another tomorrow, and a third next week means to scatter your forces and accomplish nothing. Your result will be a meaningless and chaotic combination of wasted material. Unfortunately, this is the result which many are securing, and the cause is self-evident. If a sculptor started out with a piece of marble and a chisel and changed his ideal every 15 minutes, what result could he expect? And why should you expect any different result in molding the greatest and most plastic of all substances, the only real substance? The result of this indecision and negative thought is often found in the loss of material wealth. Supposed independence, which required many years of toil and effort, suddenly disappears. It is often found then that money and property are not independence at all. On the contrary, the only independence is found to be a practical working knowledge of the creative power of thought. This practical working method cannot come to you until you learn that the only real power which you can have is the power to adjust yourself to divine and unchangeable principles. You cannot change the infinite, but you can come into an understanding of natural laws. The reward of this understanding is a conscious realization of your ability to adjust your thought faculties with the universal thought which is omnipresent. Your ability to cooperate with this omnipotence will indicate the degree of success with which you meet. The power of thought has many counterfeits which are more or less fascinating, but the results are harmful instead of helpful. Of course, worry, fear, and all negative thoughts produce a crop after their kind. Those who harbor thoughts of this kind must inevitably reap what they have sown. Again, There are the phenomena seekers who gourmandize on the so-called proofs and demonstration obtained at materializing seances. They throw open their mental doors and soak themselves in the most poisonous currents which can be found in the psychic world. They do not seem to understand that it is the ability to become negative, receptive, and passive, and thus drain themselves of all their vital force, which enables them to bring about these vibratory thought forms. There are also the Hindu worshippers who see in the materializing phenomena which are performed by the so-called adepts a source of power, forgetting or never seeming to realize that as soon as the will is withdrawn, the forms wither, and the vibratory force of which they are composed vanish. Telepathy or thought transference has received considerable attention, but as it requires a negative mental state on the part of the receiver, the practice is harmful. A thought may be sent with the intention of hearing or seeing, but it will bring the penalty attached to the inversion of the principle involved. In many instances, hypnotism is positively dangerous to the subject as well as the operator. No one familiar with the laws governing in the mental world would think of attempting to dominate the will of another, for by so doing, he will gradually but surely divest himself of his own power. Alright guys, so that is the first half of part 12. Let's go ahead and get into the answers. Alright, so how may any purpose in life be best accomplished? Through a scientific understanding of the spiritual nature of thought. What 3 steps are absolutely essential? The knowledge of our power, the courage to dare, and the faith to do. Alright, how is the practical working knowledge secured? By an understanding of natural laws. And what is the reward of an understanding of these laws? A conscious realization of our ability to adjust ourselves to divine and unchanging principle. And what will indicate the degree of success with which we meet? The degree in which we realize that we cannot change the infinite, but must cooperate with it. Alright guys, so that was a very, very powerful chapter. And in the next video, we'll be going over the second half of part 12. Right now is the end of the video, so I want to thank you guys for watching, sitting here, reading with me, learning with me. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and smash the like button. Tap the subscribe button, help us with our current goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if you have any questions about what we just talked about, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, or you can always email me directly at info@tycoontalk.xyz. I love talking about this stuff. We can go back and forth, share ideas, and just get a further understanding, help each other out. So let me know any topics you'd like me to go further in depth about in the comment section below as well. I'll go ahead and make a video on that. And all of my links are in the comment section below as well. Online store, social medias, and everything in between, guys. You can find that in the description box below. And if you like this video, go ahead and check out the other videos on my channel where I talk about how to make money with cryptocurrency, passive income. Once you get through that learning curve, it's easy, guys. It's real easy. I explain it all on my channel. How to fix your credit, consciousness, financial markets, and everything in between, man. I make a bunch of cool videos. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, head on over to the channel, scroll over to the playlist section, and you will see everything nice and neat organized there for you. And as always, my friends, I want to thank you once again for watching and send infinite abundance to you now and forever. And I will see you again tomorrow. Peace.